Sometimes when I'm on live shows, I'm silent. Now, why is that? Well, sometimes it's a technical issue. Sometimes my mic actually goes out during the show. I've had it happen several times. And sometimes it's because I don't have anything to add to the conversation. Either the conversation is subject I don't have anything to add, or I had a bunch of stuff lined up and the host decided to change the show completely and now I got nothing. So I stay silent. Sometimes, a lot of times when I do a live show, I'm at work. I'm not in a position to talk sometimes. I can't hit that unmute button because of what's going on at work. So those are the primary reasons why I'm silent. But then there's those few times I'm silent because I'm trying to be a better person than who I really am. I guess what I mean is I'm the kind of person who doesn't like to hold my tongue. I don't believe in hate speech, and I don't believe in all this politically correct snowflake mentality crap. If you insult me, I should be able to insult you right back. If you think what I'm saying is an insult, I don't really care. If you think what I'm saying is a threat, you're absolutely, well, I'll call it the way it is. You're absolutely stupid because I don't make threats. So if you think my insult or whatever it is a threat, that's on you, not on me, because I don't make threats. But I think I should have the right to say what I want to say, just like you should too. If I don't like it, if it's really that bad, we'll have words later. Otherwise, I'll let it go. But if it happens every time, yeah, at a certain point, I'm going to distance myself from you. It doesn't mean I'm going to tell the host, hey, if you have this person on, I won't come on at all. I'm not that shallow. That's for the most narcissistic people. But I may not have as much to say if somebody on the panel that I have had issues with is talking. But there have been times where somebody on the panel I've had issues with has made some very valid points and I've backed them up. Not because I'm trying to get to be friends with them again or something else like that. It's because they've made some valid points. I'm not that narrow-minded. I'm the kind of person that I get over stuff fairly easy. Sometimes in as little as 5 minutes. Usually a good night's sleep is really the most I need. Unless you are persistent and you just keep on, then here and there, whatever it is, even if we've talked about it and I've said, hey, I don't want to talk about this. People slip. It's just like when a host has rules on their show. Sometimes people slip. If you're that constricted that one slip up here or there is that bad, yeah, that's on you. If the person is slipping up either because they really don't care about what you've asked them to do, or they're not slipping up. They're doing it on purpose, but they're making it. That's another story. But if somebody is consistently doing something, I'm going to just try to avoid them. And that's in real life too, not just on air. Because it just isn't worth it. I'm never going to get anywhere with this person. I'm not trying to change them. I can be your friend and we can have strong opinions that differ. Sometimes we need to talk about them. I'm not worried about changing them. And don't ever think you're going to change me. If I change, you've said just the right things. Otherwise, just don't worry about it. But I'm not so narrow-minded that I can't be friends with you because there's differences. We're going to have differences. Sometimes, though, I'm having a bad day at work. I'm having a bad day in my personal life. Maybe I've just had a little bit too much caffeine that day. And something you say that we've got differences on gets under my skin a little bit more. So maybe I just stay silent because I don't want to fight with you. Because I've argued with people on air. Sometimes that's kind of fun. And then people will try to get you to argue again because they want to see the train wreck, right? People love that sort of stuff. And I don't do it to get views. I do it because this is who I really am. Like I said, I don't like to hold my tongue. But not holding my tongue has cost me in the past. And it's something that I'm going to have to work on the rest of my life. So sometimes when I'm silent, just take it for what it's worth, that I'm trying to be a better person than I really am. It doesn't mean that I hate you or I don't want to be friends with you. It means that tomorrow's another day and whatever. If we need to talk about it, most of you guys know how to get a hold of me. We'll talk about it. Now, there is one more thing. If I am silent and you decide that you want to put words in my mouth while I'm silent, assume why I'm silent or whatever, I've got one more option. There's a little red button there. I can hang up because at this point, the conversation isn't worth having anymore. If you can't respect my silence, or you want to assume what I think, what I feel, or assume that I'm not going to get over it like I always do, or assume that maybe I'm just having a bad day and right now I'm just not in the mood, if that's what you want to assume, that's on you, and that's your loss. It's just like walking away in real life. When somebody gets in your face, and you know if you do what you really want to do, you're going to make it worse on yourself. So you walk away. I don't like walking away because when you do that enough times, people think that they can bully you. People think that their opinion is the only opinion and your opinion isn't right. People think that they can insult you and it's okay. It's very difficult in today's day and age with all the political correctness and everything else to be able to pick and choose your battles. And that's something else that I am not very good at either. So just take my silence for what it's worth. Assume what you want, but you're not helping the situation. Thanks for listening.